The second proximate principle of the food is the fat, and fat प्रेजेंट इन द डाइट इन द टू फॉर्म. द विजिबल फैट जो हम आपसे देख सकते हैं, जैसा कि तेल, बटर, घी, इन सब में विजिबल फैट होता है, दे आर कॉल्ड द विजिबल फैट. इनविजिबल फैट प्रेजेंट इन द डाइट लाइक ग्रेन्स में जो फैट प्रेजेंट होता है दैट इज कॉल्ड द इनविजिबल फैट. ऑन हाइड्रोलाइसिस फैट गिव्स राइज टू ग्लिसरॉल एंड द फैटी एसिड में ब्रेक डाउन हो जाते हैं. सो फैट इज कंपोज्ड ऑफ बेसिकली ग्लिसरॉल एंड फैटी एसिड का कंपोजिशन होता है. फैटी एसिड अगेन अनसैचुरेशन, सैचुरेशन के बेसिस पे फैट को सैचुरेटेड फैटी एसिड एंड अनसेचुरेटेड फैटी एसिड में क्लासिफाई करते हैं. अनसेचुरेटेड फैटी एसिड्स कैन बी मोनो एंड पॉली अनसेचुरेटेड फैटी एसिड. डिफरेंट डाइट में डिफरेंट कंपोजिशंस होते हैं सैचुरेटेड एंड अनसेचुरेटेड फैटी एसिड का. द कंपोजिशन यूजुअली जो आपके वेजिटेबल ऑयल्स होते हैं दे आर रिच इन द अनसेचुरेटेड फैटी एसिड एक्सेप्ट फॉर द कोकोनट एंड द पाम ऑयल. एंड जितने भी फिश ऑयल्स होते हैं, we would see the composition of the saturated and unsaturated fatty acids in the next slides. Now fats are classified as the simple lipid, compound lipids and the derived lipids. जो simple lipids होते हैं usually they are simple lipids are the triglyceride, glycerol and fatty acid. एंड द कंपाउंड लिपिड्स में उसके ट्राइग्लिसराइड के अलावा उनमें कुछ फॉस्फेट या नाइट्रेट्स कंपाउंड्स आर आल्सो देयर. एंड डेराइव्ड लिपिड्स दोज ऑन हाइड्रोलिसिस गिव्स राइज द ट्राइग्लिसराइड एंड वन ऑफ द कंपाउंड लिपिड. सिंपल और कंपाउंड लिपिड में जो ब्रेक हो जाते हैं वो दे आर कॉल्ड द डेराइव्ड लिपिड. द फैट जो बॉडी में ह्यूमन बॉडी में फैट इज मोस्टली stored in the adipose tissues and 99 fat is in the form of the triglyceride and the rest is in the form of the hormone cholesterol और इनके form में होता है. Now essential fatty acids are those must be supplied from the diet that cannot be synthesized from the body itself, and these are the linoleic acid, linolenic acid and arachidonic acid and icosapentaenic acid. And the sources of these fatty acids are linoleic acid mainly present in the safflower oil, vegetable oils, linolenic in the soybean oil, and the arachidonic acid present in meat and egg, and the fish oil contain mainly the icosapentaenic acid. So these are the essential fatty acids. Unsaturated fatty acid needed from the diet cannot be synthesized in the body. Most of the vegetable oils contain the unsaturated, polyunsaturated fatty acids, varying a few exceptions to this rule. Coconut and palm oil are the vegetable oil, but they are rich in the saturated fatty acids. And most of the animal fats are composed of the saturated fatty acid, except for the fish oil. Fish oil contains the mono and polyunsaturated fatty acid. The function of the fats in the body is maintaining the skin temperature, regulating the temperature, integrity of the skin, as well as providing support, as because these fats makes the layer of the adipose tissue underneath the skin, and so they support the organs and viscera in the body. And also cholesterol, we can see the cholesterol act as a component of the membrane of the nervous tissues, and also required for synthesis of the hormones in the body. And prostaglandins is basically precursor of polyunsaturated fatty acid, is itself a precursor of prostaglandins, required for the several reactions, act as the local hormones. So these are the function of the fat. Per day consumption of the fat for average Indian adult reference male varies from 20 to 40 grams per day, and the 20% of the body energy requirement should be met by the fat diet. And during the pregnancy, 30 grams of the visible fat must be consumed by the pregnant ladies, as the requirement of fat is also enhanced during the pregnancy. And the composition of the fat, choice of the cooking oil depends on there should be rich in the they should be rich in the mono and polyunsaturated fatty acid and lesser amount of the saturated fat, and there should be lesser amount of the trans fatty acid as well. So it's good practice to use combination of the oil that contains the linoleic acid and linolenic acid One oil is rich in the linoleic acid and another in linolenic acid, alpha linolenic acid. The combination of these oil can be used. Likewise, ground nut oil along with the mustard oil or rice bran oil. So it's a good practice to use the combination of oil to fulfill the need of mono and polyunsaturated fatty acids rather than using a single oil in the daily diet. It's good practice. And the trans fatty acid should be avoided. And the trans fatty acid is actually the conversion of the isomer of the cis form of the unsaturated fatty acid. Geometric isomerization usually happens when they are heated. Heat of the oil is extremely heated, then it is converted into the trans fatty acid, and these are basically harmful for the body because they enhance the LDL cholesterol in the body, low density lipoprotein, that are responsible for the coronary artery disease and atherosclerosis of the blood vessels. So it's good to avoid these, and excess heating of the oil should also be avoided. And another word about the hydrogenation of the oil vegetable oil hydrogenation result into the conversion of the oil into the banaspati ghee, and this hydrogenation process basically leads to loss of essential fatty acids from the oil. So essential fatty acids are reduced during the process of the hydrogenation. Also, there is lesser amount, there is lack of the vitamin A and D in the hydrogenated banaspati ghee, that is vegetable oil hydrogenated, it's converted into the banaspati ghee. So they are fortified with the vitamin A and the vitamin D. The amount of the vitamin A required for the fortification is 2500 international unit of the vitamin A and the 175 international unit of the vitamin D per 100 gram of the oil hydrogenated vanaspati ghee it is required. High fat intake and increased amount of saturated fatty acids in the diet may result into the several problems like obesity as shown in the picture, phrenoderma, that means skin becomes rough, toad-like, and coronary heart diseases. And there are excess fat deposits in the arteries, coronary artery diseases की जो wall होती है, there is thickening and sclerosis of those walls result into the coronary artery diseases and heart diseases. And there are few researchers also shows increased fat consumption may result into the risk of the colon cancer.